Good afternoon, everyone. Happy Monday. This is Jared Rand, and welcome to the Global Guided Meditation Call for 3 p.m. Eastern, June 24th, 2019. Once we, each of us, in our own way, begin to realize that when I say masters and commanders, that's literal. It's not figuratively speaking. It's literal. And it's time for humanity to lift itself up into a much different and much better existence, a much more fulfilling, joyous life, much more fulfilling, joyous world. When you look at everything, this is how you'll be able to tell. When you view things, read things, watch YouTube videos, listen to different editorials and presentations, there's a kernel in there that is inherently repeated over and over and over again. Okay? Have you ever noticed that it always is noise about low frequencies, all about negative, deep pulling, threatening, fearful, stressful, anxiety-filled energies? Always. You can look back 20 years ago, 30 years ago, 40 years ago, 50 years ago, and you can see it. It has been around a very long time. It was much more difficult, way before we had electronics and all that stuff, because everybody was kind of secluded. They were in their own groups. Before phones, okay, before any of that, people relied on basically their wits. There was no weather reports. You go outside and you'd go, okay, well, looks like it, and whatever you got, say. So you learned to use the signs. You became familiar with the planet, your connection to the planet. So you read things. You read the weather. You knew a storm was coming. You could smell it in the air. Okay? A feeling that you would get. You knew it. You knew when snowstorms were coming. You knew these things. And you prepared for them. And sometimes you didn't because you were caught off guard. So, but now, you look at all of this technology and all of this artificial intelligence is just absolutely flooding humanity. Now, I'm not saying that there aren't parts that are good, because there are. But we must be careful. We talk a lot about everything, and then there's this artificial intelligence, where it gets to the point where humanity does nothing, and it doesn't have to be physical, say. You use your mind power, your heart-mind power, your in cooperation, coordination to create values and move forward. It doesn't really make any sense for a human to do back-breaking labor, okay? So when technology comes in to assist, to expedite things, to accelerate things, is a good thing. But when it gets to the point where it starts to control you, it's a bad thing, okay? We must be clear and cognizant to that fact. We cannot just go to sleep on it. Everything that happens on this planet We have command and charge. We can shift it. Excuse me. We can literally change it. That is an absolute fact. Without a question, without a doubt. The hurdle for humanity is that it is so mired in its self-creation of the life that it moves in. This is not the life for God's. Never has been. This is a life that's been created by those who wish to control, by those who wish to have all the power. Using an old system. The system has been on this planet forever. It's an old, antiquated, inept, dysfunctional system. It does not work. It never has. So when we identify that and we know that, then we move out of it. It's as simple as that. We don't participate. It's imperative for us to understand that we are in charge. And that's what's hard for humans, to think that they're in charge. And this isn't the ego. This is about knowing, all right? And it gets into frequencies. You start looking at the theta wave. The theta wave is a wave that it cuts out. This is when you cut out all the white noise. It's when you eliminate it. And you're in complete silence. And you focus through the heart-mind so that you can literally move into the theta wave. And the theta wave is the communication that allows you to have direct one-on-one communication with Source. This is beginning to take effect on this planet. It's not huge, okay? But it is beginning to expand more and more. And you remember I talked about this a long time ago, is that each and every one of you are going to awaken to just how powerful you are. And you will, and there are people who are doing it today, you will learn how to heal your entire body from head to toe. All right? And it's happening right now. It's not something that's going to happen. It's not something that's being worked on. It is something that's happening right now. And we'll get in more to that tonight on the Fireside Chat call. So, in today's meditation, I am that I am. I am the master. I am the commander. I am the light ship. I am that I am. This is an empowering understanding of clarity that you are the essence and the power of creation. That we must stop thinking about our lesser, as we have been taught, that we are lesser, that we are separate, that we have different, all of this garbage, different color skin, different parts of the planet. It is just, man-made religious conflict. It's just a bunch of garbage. And it must cease immediately. We must move out of it. And tempering ourselves into the love and honesty, integrated honesty, caring, bliss, joy, generosity. We begin to transform ourselves. Now, I'm not going to say that this is a simple snap of the fingers, because it isn't. It takes commitment and dedication. It's not something that you can do once in a great while. It is something that must be practiced day in and day out. Absolutely. So, I am that I am. If you will, go to the place where you are not going to be interrupted, and I'm sure that most of you are, and you're going to want to relax. And you'll feel your shoulders drop. You move into the now, only the now. Only the now. Not tomorrow, not yesterday, only the now. Make sure that you don't have thoughts of the future and the past. Make sure of that. You'll find your body relax, soothe. And as you're doing this, you want to breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. Now, this is empowering. Also, this is something you will be doing as you move into theta wave energy. But the breathing is so important for us. 90% of humanity shallow breathes. It's not good. So as you breath in through the nose, you want to hold it 1001, 1002, 1003. You hold it to focus. You hold your breath for that period of time to focus on your breathing. Brings you into clarity. You exhale through the mouth. Breath in through the nose, breath out through the mouth. You want to do this at least 6 times while I'm talking. Now, as you breathe in through the nose, you're connecting, see? You're coherently, consciously connecting through the heart-mind with the source. You may not know that. A lot of people don't focus on that, but it's so important. And it's divine positive energy. It reinforces, it clarifies, it recommends, it suggests to assist you. It's another tool, another power that we have access to. And this divine positive energy, it communicates to us that we are, each and every one of us, I am that I am. I am the master. I am the commander. I am the light ship. There's no question about it. There's no wondering. There's no confusion. It's very clean, clear, and concise. Everything that has happened on this planet, in one way, shape, form, or another, we have created it. This is the communication. We can shift. We can move into the higher frequencies effortlessly, joyously. Now, when you breathe out, you're breathing out any thoughts that you may have of questioning these frequencies and energies, of questioning. Usually, if things are uncomfortable at first, you should pursue them because you get sedentary and caught in the cradle. And when you're in the cradle and you've been there so long, it is very uncomfortable to move out of the cradle. Okay? Cradle is a real nice, cozy place that you have established with your life, and you have accepted everything that really isn't, but you've accepted it anyway. That's the cradle. So when you're going to step out of that cradle, it's almost like, this isn't too comfortable. This feels pushed. It feels like I have to force myself. It's because you've become sedentary and accustomed to the low frequencies that have been created on this planet. So when you feel uncomfortable, when you move into a different direction and actual practice of knowing, it's a good sign. It literally is. Feel the heart-mind. Trust the heart-mind. So, we move into the heart-mind. We fold into it effortlessly. We float above the heart. Above the heart. And as we do this, we are met with our God. And we merge with our God. And we are absolutely empowered with the knowing of this, and the emotion through the heart-mind is expansive. It is brilliant. And it is pure, deep, 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 eternal love. This brings us closer to the theta wave. As we expand, we are completely encased in that of which is our creation of the entire collective consciousness of the universe. It is the emerald green flaming healing light that Archangel Raphael wields. And we are part of that. It is our light too. And the violet, blue, purple flaming light of Archangel Michael, and the white fire, and the purple transmuting flame, and the violet ray. These are all frequencies and energies. The golden, white, pink light of Prime Source, Creator God, Mother, Father God, our family. When you come into enlightenment, you move into the theta wave frequency energy. That means you are always in love. You never are not. You ascend into new form. These are the different steps. It is a deep, saturating love. I am that I am. There's no doubt. There's no question. It doesn't matter what you've done. It doesn't matter the things, the mistakes in this life. It doesn't matter. In purity, you are God, God-man. You are creation. You're spectacular, divine. I am that I am. This sphere that we created, that we're surrounded in, protects us 24/7. And the only thing penetrates it is deep, deep, deep eternal love. It is all that there is. Why is it that we avoid it so much and create a different world that is against it? Arm in arm, hand in hand, we move in effortlessly and we form our circle of light. This is an expansive, beautiful, wonderful, loving, nurturing, caring, generous, deep, eternal love. And we're literally saturated in it. And we form this circle of light to embrace Gaia, this planet Earth, to embrace her, to let her know that we love her and we're connected to her, and we will assist her in any way that she would like us to. And the light in our circle literally enrobes her in pure, deep, eternal love. We begin to move up above the planet effortlessly. And as we move up, we immediately call on our other parts, our other brothers and sisters, the other parts of the one. And they flock in. They are of the highest, deepest, eternal love, from the highest, deepest, eternal love. They are benevolent, tranquil. They are giving and generous. They are in peace, in joy, and love. These light energy beings come from every part of every existence, all the universes, all the dimensions, all the densities, all that there ever has been, ever will be, and ever is. They're in the Guga plexus. That's massive numbers that feel the sacredness of space just in this solar system, let alone the universe, let alone beyond the universes. This is how many. And they fold in, and our light expands, and we are in gratitude and humbleness and love that they have joined us, and they are in gratitude, humbleness, and love with us. And our light expands. We call upon the archangels, cherubim, seraphim, the archetypes, all of the angels, all of those of this civilization who are of the highest, deepest, eternal love, from the highest, deepest, eternal love, and total benevolence, kindness, peace, joy, generosity. And they flock in. And they join us, and they are humbled and in great gratitude and love, and we're humbled in great gratitude and love with them. And they help us always. They are with us always. And it's wonderful for them that we acknowledge them every day and invite them with us. We call upon all of the ascended masters who ascended out of body and who have decided to assist humanity in many different ways. They are of the highest, deepest, eternal love, from the highest, deepest, eternal love, in total benevolence, kindness, and generosity. And they come as Maitreya, Kuan Yin, Lakshmi, Ganesh, Buddha, Sananda Jesus, Saint Germain, El Morya, Abundantia, Buddha, all of them, and many, many more, flock in. Massive numbers. Embrace us. We embrace them. We are humbled by them, and they're humbled by us. And we love them, and we thank them, and they love us and thank us. And our light expands. We all experience this greatly, massively. We call upon all the galactics and off-world civilizations who are of the highest, deepest, eternal love and from the highest, deepest, eternal love, who are benevolent, tranquil, peaceful, generous, caring, and kind. They have been assisting us in our evolution, in our enlightenment, in our ascension, and also freeing ourselves from the self-imposed bondage that we've placed on ourselves. We love them, we thank them, and we are humbled by their presence, and they love us, thank us, and are humbled by our presence. We call upon all of the inhabitants of inner earth, hollow earth, agartha, beneath earth. All of these civilizations who are of the highest, deepest, eternal love, from the highest, deepest, eternal love, who are generous and kind, peaceful and tranquil. And they come, and we're humbled by them, and we embrace them, and we love them, and we thank them, and they embrace us. They are humbled by us, and they love us, and they thank us, and our light expands. We call upon all of our loved ones who have ascended out of body in this life and all lifetimes that we have inhabited. They are of the deepest, highest eternal love, from the deepest, highest eternal love. They are benevolent and kind. They are loving, generous, tranquil. And they come in and they join us. And they're honored and humbled by us as we are honored and humbled by them. We love them, we embrace them, we care for them as they care and love us. And our light expands. We call upon all of the light energy beings who have decided to be housed in the following forms on and in this planet at this time, who are of the highest, deepest, eternal love, from the highest, deepest, eternal love. Fairies, sprites, elves, gnomes, trees, the elementals, earth, air, water, fire, the mermaids, the dolphins, the whale, Pegasus and the unicorn, and many, many, many more. And they flock in, massive numbers, billions, and they join us happily. They're humbled by us. We're humbled by them. We're in great gratitude for them, and they are for us. And we are one, and our light expands. We look up and we see our meditative sphere. This sphere center circle, it literally affects all that there is, ever has been, ever will be. It holds all of our meditations in perpetual motion. Everywhere it spreads, 360 degrees, saturates it, everything it comes in contact with deep, deep, deep eternal love. Everywhere. Harmonizing and moving the frequency up. Pure love. It can be seen, heard, felt in all dimensions, all densities, all existences, all universes. It saturates us. It literally floods and saturates our physical bodies, our etherical bodies, our gods, inside and out, from head to toe. I am that I am, empowered, astronomically so. Trying to walk with no legs when we've had them all along. trying to climb with no arms when we've had them all along, trying to see with no eyes and we've had them all along. I am that I am. We feel this deep, deep, deep eternal love as us, for it is us. And we move effortlessly in it, of it, and with it. I am that I am. We look upon the planet and we see civilization, all life. We see our brothers and sisters, all life. The planet is aglow. The power is omnipotent. The creation is spectacular, brilliant, magna glorious, all of us and all life. I am that I am. I am love. I am joy. I am forgiveness. I am generosity. I am sharing. I am kindness. I am tranquility. I am bliss. I am nirvana. I am heaven. I bring heaven to this planet. I love all life. I am that I am. And we embrace all life, all of humanity, all of the civilization of this planet and in this planet. We embrace, we love. We are. I am that I am. Take this. Immerse yourself in the knowing. And embrace all of our brothers and sisters in total, deep, loving harmony. I'll join you in a meditation, and I'll return to close us out. feel and understand that you are this power. I am that I am. You are this power. You're not weak. All right? You're not stupid. You're the opposite. You are powerful. You always have been. But if the low frequencies can trick you into believing those things, it temporarily interrupts your knowing of who and what you are. I wanted to let everybody know to give some deep eternal love to Billy Woodard. She is has gone through a surgery. I think still in it or might be done. Surgery was going to be 4 or 5 hours for her change, for her gender change. And so it would be in harmony and love and joy and deep eternal peace and love to send her healing, happy, deep eternal love energy from her head to her toe. Take this knowing as you progress, as you all are escalating your understanding of that I am, throughout the day, evening, night, to the next morning. The fireside chat tonight, Monday night, tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern. I'm going to talk about some massively impactful, absolutely powerful, off the charts information. And knowledge is power, ignorance is evil. I think that you should have something to write with and to listen carefully. We will be back here Tuesday, June 25th, 2019, 3 p.m. Eastern.